Hello my Linyans, this is Teacher Jello and today we are going to discuss the topic Architectural Working Drawing. This video tutorial is based on the learning activity sheets in TLE 9 Quarter 1 Week 6. So bring out your learning activity sheets and turn your learners module to page 41 to 73. Our learning targets for these sessions are: assess architectural layout and details, and interpret blueprint according to architectural layout and details. Before the lesson, let's have some warm-up question. I have here a question for you to answer. Arrange the scrambled letters. Define as the finished drawing made by the architect or a draftsman and used by the contractor in building a structure. Your timer starts now. What do you think is the answer? Correct. Architectural working drawing. Before we proceed to our lesson, let's have some unlocking of difficulties. Let us first discuss the different technical terms encountered in preparing architectural job requirements. The first is blueprint. Blueprint, a design plan or other technical drawings. Next is specification, an act of describing or a detailed, precise presentation of something. Dimensions, a measurable extent of some kind such as length, breadth, depth, or height. Property lines. Property lines, lines showing the exact area of acquired land. Setback, the distance at how far a building can be built within the property lines. Now, let's talk about architectural working drawing. The architectural working drawings, together with the specifications, are the most important parts of a working plan. Information on the design, locations, and dimension of the elements of a building is found on the architectural working drawings, while information on the quality of materials and sizes is found in the specifications. Here is an example of an architectural working drawing. Our first architectural working drawing is the perspective. Perspective, a graphic representation of the view as seen by the eyes. It shows the appearance of the finished building. This drawing represents the actual in three-dimensional form of the proposed building. Site development plan. Site development plan is the outline and measurement of the proposed building and its placement on the property. This shows the position and the location of the building with property line, setbacks, approaches, grade contours, landscape, and other pertinent data in relation to the site. The site development plan is drawn using a scale not smaller than 1:100 meters, so the other features found in the plan will not be greatly affected. Next is the location plan. The top view of the site or lot where the proposed house will be built. Title block in house plan. The title block in house plan includes the following informations: owner's name, location or address of the proposed house, lot and block numbers, signature of architect for architectural plans, structural engineer for structural plans, PE or professional electrical engineer for electrical plans, and PME or professional mechanical engineer for mechanical plans who approves the plan. Draftsman names or initial, date when the plan was drawn or completed, table of contents, and scale of the drawing. Here is an example of a title block of a house plan. Next is the floor plan. Floor plan. Top view of the floor area of a house. It represents the arrangement of rooms, doors, windows, and other features located in the floor plan. Elevation plan. Front or side view of a building. It shows the design of a house, height dimensions, materials finish, and complete information on its specification. Front elevation, rear elevation, left side elevation, and right side elevation. Next is the section plan. Section drawings are prepared for interior details needed to guide construction. The view showing the inside part of the building or a house either in cross-section or longitudinal section. Longitudinal section and cross-section. Construction notes. A sub-complete detail of wall footings, lintels, beams, and other required structural features to present in the plan. General notes. A complete specification and legend of structural features presented in a plan. The other architectural drawings are ceiling plan, outline of the ceiling that shows the overhead interior surface of a room, reflected ceiling plan, the complete design plan of a house ceiling, doors and windows schedule, a complete specification of doors and windows in terms of width, height, types, materials, and quantity. Kitchen detail. A drawing of the kitchen floor plan with complete specifications. Toilet and bath detail. A drawing of a toilet and bath floor plan that shows complete features. Next are the structural plans. The first is foundation plan. A structural excavation plan of footings and wall of the building. It is the part of the building below the surface of the ground, which is called sometimes substructure. Next is roof framing plan. Roof framing plan showing the outline of the roof and the major objects line indicating ridge, valleys, hips, and the openings. Truss detail. A complete structural detail of a common or typical truss of a building, either wooden or steel. Next are the column, footing, beam schedule. A complete specification of columns, footings, and beams in terms of sizes, materials, and quantity. Footings. Footings, a part of foundation directly supporting the column or post of a house, a detailed drawing of building footings with specific requirements. Next is the plumbing plan. The complete drawing detail of water and sewerage distribution. Here is the example of a plumbing plan. And the composition of a plumbing plans are water system plan, sewage system plan, and storm drainage system. Water system plan. Drawing a flow of water in the house from the main water source. Water coming from the lavatory, bathtubs, and floor drain goes to the main canal while water from the toilet bowl goes to septic tank. Sewage system plan. Drawing flow of sewage from the house to main canal and septic tank. And storm drainage system shows the flow of waterways from the lavatory, floor drain, and downspout from roof to storm drainage. And the last is the electrical plants. Here is the example of electrical plant. Electrical plant is composed of lighting layout and power and auxiliary layout. Lighting layout, an electrical plant that shows the flow of house lightings. And power and auxiliary layout, an electrical plant that shows the flow of convenience outlet and other auxiliary outlet in the floor plan. Okay, now let's have some recap. What is an architectural working drawing? Architectural working drawing are the most important parts of a working plan. It is the finished drawing made by the architect or a draftsman and used by the contractor in building a structure, and they should be accurately drawn. At this point, turn your activity sheet to the enrichment part. Reminder, do not write anything on this activity sheet. Write your answer on a separate long pad paper. For enrichment activity 1, identify each architectural working drawing. For enrichment activity 2, use sheet number 1, number 2, and number 3 as a reference. Answer the following questions. Write only the answer. For enrichment activity 3, read carefully each item below. Choose the letter of the correct answer. Write only the letter. And for a wrap-up activity, just provide brief explanation of the following questions. I hope you learned something today. If you have questions or clarifications about the topic we discussed, feel free to contact your subject teacher through text or call, or you may post your questions in your FB group or page. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.